How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ and this is another episode of Half-Life 2, and in today's episode, as you may have noticed, actually never mind, I didn't fix that. Look, the game still doesn't have shadows. See how bright everything is? There's no shadows everywhere. And the game was lagging. I think I realized that this game, I've been playing for too long and start to fuck up. And I realized that there's something off about this fucking game. Last episode, for some reason, the shadows disappeared, and the game is lagging now, for some reason. So I think the beginning of this episode I pretty much spent it just restarting the footage. I think right now? Is it right now? Also, last episode I spent reading fanfictions, and this episode's pretty long too, so I think I'm gonna read more fanfictions. Half-Life ones, of course. And, why is the game frozen? Why am I not doing anything? God damn it. They're still gone. I fucking knew it was coming. Is it even working anymore? I can't fucking hear anything. Oh my god. This player I'm using to watch these videos over is so fucking annoying because I had to save the game because god damn it, I can't put my thoughts together. I was just carrying a huge pine tree, a Christmas tree. Now I got splinters all over my hand and it's bleeding because I had to pull out the splinters. There's the shadows, but where's the sound? Am I not hearing it? Fuck, did I broke something about the sound? No, actually, the game didn't have sound. And it wasn't just in the fucking recording, that was while I was playing the game. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to go through the list of PlayStation Now games, because last episode I started checking out what games are available on PlayStation Now. Ravenholm. The R games. Fuck. You know what? I was hoping for some PS2 Crash games and Rayman 3 and 2. I was really hoping those games would be on the list, but they aren't. It's a bummer. But Sonic games are, if I'm not mistaken. Saints Row 2, Saints Row 4. I don't really want to play Saints Row 4. Sam and Max games. That's interesting. It's so fucking weird without the sound in the game. But that was genuinely how I was playing. There's the sound. Came back. Shadows and sounds are back, and we're going to Ravenholm. Silent Hill HD collection. I'm gonna keep that in mind, but I don't really wanna fucking Sly Cooper HD collection. Sly Cooper needs some time. Oh shit, that's actually pretty good. Sniper Elite 1. No, it's Sniper Elite 2, 3, and 4. There you go. Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2, Sonic Generations, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic the Fighters. I could make like one video of that. Sonic CD I do have on my playlist, but I have that on my Master System call Mega Drive, not Master System, Mega Drive collection, so I don't need that. Sonic Generations and Adventure though, that's cool. Spec Ops The Line, Spelunky, Star Wars, Bounty Hunter I do have, The Force Unleashed 1 and 2, oh shit. I know a lot of people don't like 2. I actually do like 2. I like both Force Unleashed games. 1 of course is better, but I like 2 too. There's a lot of cool games here. It's kind of a bummer there's the ones I fucking expected to be here. Let's go back to A. And I'm gonna go fucking in order. A Boy and His Blob, that's a game I have on my Let's Play list, and I don't know. And maybe I'll record it for my PS Now. Unless it's the original, the NES, A Boy and His Blob. I wanted to do the remake, because it's a really beautiful game, also platformer. And I'm really into puzzle platformers, if you didn't know. Adventure Time Pirates and Cheerier. I do have an Adventure Time game that I wanted to make a Let's Play out of, and I forgot what it was called. But I really fucking love Adventure Time, even though I didn't watch all of it, but when it came out, I watched it. I still remember the ad with the live-action wizard advertising the game. And it was a long time ago, Jesus Christ. Alex Kidd, that's not something I really want. Ape Escape 2, we done a Let's Play of Ape Escape 2 actually. If the other Ape Escape games were available on PS Now, I would do a Let's Play on them, but only 2? Why 2? Is 2 like the easiest one to fucking get back? Atari Flashback Classics 1 and 2. I think the price they go for on PlayStation Store, Atari Flashback Classics, is ridiculous for what they are. But either way, I still... Man, this place is really fucking scary. Either way, I still really wanted to record some of these games. The fuck is making those sounds? Zombies? Are howling like that? There's a werewolf on the loose, I tell you. Yeah, so this place is pretty much full of zombos. Later you're being attacked by fast zombos. I wasn't very scared. I think there's one part where I got jump scared and I got spooked. Azura's Wrath. That's a game I could do. Batman, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight, Arkham Origins. I could do the whole Arkham series, I guess. The only problem is that I only have the game. To keep cheating myself PlayStation Now, I have to keep getting the 1 week free trial, which means that I would have to start the free trial, then immediately start playing Arkham Asylum, for example, and finish it in a week. Which I don't know if I would be able to pull that off. Maybe I just have to buy the fucking... You know what would be the easiest? Just once buy PlayStation Now for a year, and then just play all those games. And then I wouldn't continue subscribing to them because I'm not really that interested in PlayStation Now. Maybe I would like buy half a year or something. Yeah, actually I wonder how much it goes for. Maybe I'm gonna do that. Maybe I'm just gonna purchase half a year. Battalion Commander, Battle Chaser, blah blah blah. Not a lot of games I'm interested in. Battlefield games. Nah, I'm not interested in that too. Bionic Commando Rearmed and Rearmed 2. That's something that's interesting. Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite. I do have those games actually. I have this like remastered collection of all 3 of them. So those are very interesting. BlazBlue games. I'm not a very big fan of BlazBlue. I remember I played one of them. You know, I think I wouldn't want to make gameplays into these games because that means I would play like every single game on the list. So I think I wouldn't fucking do gameplays and such, because then I would probably end up with like 500 episodes of gameplay and such. And that's a lot of fucking episodes. Bolt. The PS3 movie tie-in Bolt. They got that shit on PS Now and they don't have some of the coolest PS2 games ever. There's some PS2 games here, and mostly PS3 games, and also PS4 games. I don't really see the reason why you would want PS4 games here. I thought the whole purpose of PlayStation Now was it that they can't re-release them on PS Store for some reason. Unless the companies that made those games release like remasters. Like Bullet, for example. Which I also don't know gameplay and such on. Borderlands 2 Ultimate Edition, Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, Borderlands The Handsome Collection, Borderlands Pre-Sequel Ultimate Edition. I've done Let's Plays on all those games. I'm still doing a Borderlands one though. Braid. Bound. We did Bound. Never mind. Broforce. That's kinda cool, but I wouldn't want to. Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons. That's a good one. Broken Age is pretty good too, but I have it. And I don't need a PS Now to play it. Bob City, The Woolly Striped Block. Now that, I wouldn't want to play that. I wouldn't want to play it for some kind of fucking meme sake or anything. We're at sea now. And it does have Castlevania, Harmony of Despair, Castlevania Lord of Shadows 1 and 2. And Castlevania Mirror of Fate. I think Harmony of Despair. The Lords of Shadow is awesome. But Mirrors of Fate? I don't know what that one is. Catherine? I don't know. Like Catherine. Chronicles of Teddy, blah blah blah. Crash Commando, Crazy Taxi. I might do gameplays and such out of games that are cool here, but I wouldn't want to make Let's Plays out of, like Crazy Taxi for example. We're at D. Honestly, there's not many games that I really want to play. There's only some that I'm like, I could play, but I wouldn't go out of my way to fucking play them. Darkstalkers, Darksiders 1, Darksiders 2. I have Darksiders 2 for a long time. I had it. It was one of the earliest games on my list actually, and I still haven't done it. Darksiders 1 though, that's cool. Dead Island games, don't really care. Dead or Alive 5, that I also don't care. Dead Space 3, don't care. I'll be honest with you, I don't like Dead Space. I think it's fucking lame. Devil May Cry HD Collection, Devil May Cry 4. That's something interesting. Epic Mickey. Holy shit. Epic Mickey's actually pretty cool. Doom, I'm assuming the 2016 one. Or is it the original one? Because the original one I do, Duke Nukem Forever. Oh, we gotta play that. I fucking love Duke. Well, I like Duke Nukem Forever, I'll be honest with you. I don't think it's as big of a piece of shit as everybody makes it out to be. It's just kind of nothing interesting. But it's Duke Nukem, I gotta play it. I fucking love Duke Nukem. Even though there's a lot of Duke Nukem games that I didn't play, like Time to Kill, Land of the Slaves, 0 Hour, I never played those. I would love to though. We're at E now. Looking through this list makes me actually fucking think like, you know what, I could fucking like subscribe to PlayStation Now for like, I don't know, half a year. If it has a subscription like that. And just play all those games from the list. Why not? Everybody Golf, everybody Golf World Tour, everybody... That's not it. Everybody's going to the Rapture, that's not an Everybody Golf game. F. A lot of F1 games. Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Oh shit, a Fallout New Vegas Let's Play. I'll be honest with you, but don't laugh at me. When I wasn't doing Let's Plays and I just played video games on my own, and I pretended to do Let's Plays, like I would quietly talk to myself and kind of practice that kind of shit. One of the games that I played a lot while I did that was Fallout New Vegas, and I never finished it actually. I never finished New Vegas. I did all the DLCs to it and everything, but I never finished the main story because at some point I get confused as what to do. I think I wanted to align myself with Mr. House, and I couldn't because Yes Man requires you to kill him. And then I never got to the Battle of Hoover Dam, which I don't even know how you get there.
Well done, brother.
But that's cool,
Make
Fallout
free
3
use
in
of
New
my
Vegas.
trap, but
I'm
take
assuming
care
it's the
not to
base,
fall in
those
them
are the base
yourself.
games without DLCs.
Behind you.
Final Fantasy 15
In Ravenholm, you do well.
until 1st March 2021. Okay, that's weird that it says that. I might do Final Fantasy 15 too, because Final Fantasy 15 was one of the games I played and beaten on my PS4 before I figured out how to record footage off of it. And if I did recorded Let's Plays back when I played that game, I would have just done a gameplay and such of it. Actually, back then I didn't have gameplays and such when I started, so I would have probably done a Let's Play on it, and then never finished it, bro. Oh, you know what would be cool if Battlefield 1 was available on PS Now? Because that's the only Let's Play I made. Well, one of the earliest ones, and I never finished it. But I finished at such a point, because Battlefield 1 is separated into like a couple of main stories instead of like one long one. And I did the first two. The one where you drive a tank and the one where you fly a plane. So I could basically just begin doing the other ones. Like, no problem. If I had the game, of course, which I don't. I still kinda hope at one point it will become free on PS Plus or something like that. But from what I know, they always keep adding new games to PS Now every month, just like they do to PS Plus. Flower is a cool game, I guess. Ooh, Frogger Returns. I don't know what that is, but if it's one of those if it's one of those like those PS2 Frogger games, then that would be interesting. That G-Force. I don't know if that's that's what they're talking about. It could have been a playing game, G-Force. But do you guys remember that family-friendly CGI live-action movie about guinea pigs being secret agents? I think this is a game that came along with it, because even in PS3 era, tie-in video games to movies were still a thing. It's just this generation that it's not a thing anymore, because whenever a movie comes out, they just make a tie-in mobile game or something like that. Or they just don't make video games to tie in with anything, because they're always fucking shit. But it kinda sucks, because sometimes you get a gem. You get something like Barnyard on PS2. Have you guys ever played Barnyard on PS2? It's really fucking cool. I love that game. I played it so much as a kid. It's a GTA ripoff, but it's so fun. Funny reason I never finished that game was because there's a mission you have to do. I think you have to do. I don't know, because I didn't know very well what I was doing back when I played that game. But there was a mission that I remember that scared me so much as a kid that I never finished it because of that. Because I was scared to do it.
I am Father Grigori.
Frank.
You have already met my congregation.
Yeah, Father Grigori gives you a shotgun. He's kind of crazy priest. He's the only one alive in Ravenholm. He's supposed to be Eastern European or some shit. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not commenting on like new type of head crabs we run into, the poison head crabs and stuff. They bite you and they leave you at 1% health. So they don't kill you, but they like leave you next to dead. Funny thing, Father Grigori has like a rifle that you don't get your hands on.
My bullets are the least of your concern.
And the weirdest part is that when you play Gmod, Father Grigori is listed as an animal for some reason. I don't know why. It's kinda weird. It always struck me as weird. Like, why is he an animal? Yeah. What was I saying? I was talking about some video games. Oh yeah, Barnyard. It's a really good PS2 game. And that's why I kinda feel bad that they don't make, on one hand it's good because, you know, they don't make pieces of shit anymore. But on the other hand, we won't get games like that. I really like those. when they actually try. God of War 1, God of War 2, God of War 3 remastered. I did God of War 3 Let's Play. I did both gameplay and such, and a Let's Play of that game. God of War Ascension, God of War Chain of Olympus, God of War Ghost of Sparta. I might do all of these, except 3. Golden Axe, Gravity Crash, Gravity Rush 2, and Gravity Rush 1 Remaster. I had these games on my list and I was waiting for them to be discounted on PlayStation Store, except it's hard to keep track of discounts on PlayStation Store now that they fuck up. Whoa. Seen that shit? Fucking kicked the barrel all the way up here. Now that they fucked up their app. PlayStation used to have a bunch of apps for your phone, and each one was separated into each function. So you had an app for the PS Store, you had an app for like the chats, you had an app for like whatever else. And to fully use it, you had to have all of them. But I only used PlayStation Store, and I added whatever games I was looking forward to buy, I added them to my wish list. And whenever one of them was on a discount, I got a notification that one of the wishlist items on my wish list, right, is on a discount. And then if it was a good enough discount, if it was really small, then I wouldn't bother. But if it was a big one, like an 80% one, which does happen sometimes in PlayStation Store, I would get the game. But then they fuck it up by combining all those apps into one, and now you cannot add things to your wishlist anymore. Why would they get rid of a wishlist functionality? That's so fucking stupid in my opinion. And it sounds like one of those things where like I was the only person using it, so that's why they got rid of it, because no one fucking used it. But fuck off. It's just a convenient feature. Why would you get rid of it? It's like fucking Apple when they get rid of shit in updates. That's why I fucking despise Apple products and whatever the fuck they make, because they're always fucking inconvenient, everything. It might start convenient, but then it's gonna get updated, and they're gonna get rid of features instead of adding. Fucking hate Apple. Alright, Gravity Rush. Grim Fandango, we already did a Let's Play of Grim Fandango. We're at H now. Heavenly Sword. I never played that game, but I always wanted to. That's great, actually. Hitman 2 also until 1st of February 2021. Oh shit, March of 2021, that's actually pretty close. So I guess I won't do a Final Fantasy 15 Let's Play. And I do have Final Fantasy games on my list. Like I have 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. And that's it. I would have added 15 to it, but I guess I won't beat it by the time. Hotel Transylvania? What the fuck is that? Hustle Kings. I did a gameplay and such out of that game. It's like a party game where you play pool and poker and that kind of shit. I Am Bread. Infamous 1, 2. Injustice 2, Injustice 1. Might do Injustice Let's Plays. I did a gameplay and such of Injustice 2, I believe. There's not many games on J, and none of them interest me. Joe Danger 2. Journey. I did a Journey Let's Play. It's one of my earliest Let's Plays. It's kind of a messy one, but you can still watch me play through the whole game. But if I went on a rant on how it was a messy Let's Play, I'm gonna do it anyway. What happened, I recorded the whole game in one sitting, and I ended up losing the footage of like episode 3 and episode like 4. So I had to record like parts in the middle of the Let's Play after I was done with the whole game, and then I fucked it up again, so my commentary just completely doesn't match with what I said in between parts. So it's kind of a messy one. In one episode I'm being followed by another player, and then in the other episode I'm all of a sudden not being followed by another player anymore. Fast zombies are really scared, and they make that weird fucking... this is the part where I got spooked, I think. Or maybe I did that motion of the choke. Killzone. I'm not interested in Killzone, but I don't know, I might check him out. if I would be playing PS Now games for like half a year, I might as well be recording them all, right? That was my idea, that I'm just gonna play these games myself and I'm gonna record the footage of them. And then I patent him fucking come all over this zombie. And then I'm going to record as I go through these games. That will be it. Lego Batman the video game, I do have that on my Let's Play list actually. My friend has that game and I was gonna borrow it from him. Lego Batman 2, Lego Batman 3, Lego Batman Recovery did. Lego Harry Potter year 1 to 4. Lego Harry Potter year 5 to 6, 7. Okay. A lot of Lego games. Lego Star Wars the complete saga, Lego Indiana Jones. Dude, Lego Ninjago movie video game. I do have that on my list too. Holy shit, dude. That's a lot of Lego games. Loco Roco Corocero. Oh, that's interesting. I did a Loco Roco Let's Play a long time ago, and I did a Loco Roco 2 Let's Play. But a game that I never played because it was only available digitally on a PS3 was Loco Roco Corocero. Actually, never mind, I played that game. I don't think it's a game... I don't think it's the kind of game where you can make a Let's Play out of it, because it doesn't have levels. It's kind of weird, but... And it also makes me sad that it's the last Loco Roco game and it's not that great. Now we're on M, and Mafia 2 is on M. Mafia 3 as well, but Mafia 3 I have the remastered version. I have Mafia 3 as part of the Mafia trilogy, whereas Mafia 1 Definitive Edition, one of the best games this year in my opinion, very underrated. And Mafia 3 with all of its DLCs, remastered, which is nice. Maybe I'll give that game a chance, because when it first came out and I played it I was super fucking disappointed by it and I hated it. And Mafia 2 Definitive Edition is fucking garbage. So maybe instead of recording Mafia 2 Definitive Edition, I would record Mafia 2 on PS Now. Because it's actually gonna be better than Mafia Definitive Edition, because it's not a Definitive Edition, it's a sucky, worse edition. I think there's a zombie behind me. Thank God he didn't throw me off. But then again, I wanted to make Mafia games as I was playing them. Mega Man 9 and 10, I do have those already. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, I might do that, even though I heard it's a really hard game, but I never played it. Metal Gear Solid 4. I remember when I first played Metal Gear Solid 4, that was like when I got my PS3. And I didn't have many games, and I already beaten all the ones I had, and my friend lended me Metal Gear Solid 4. And from what I remember, I had no idea what Metal Gear even is. I never played Metal Gear up until that point. And I had like no idea what was going on in the story, because admittedly Metal Gear 4 is probably the weirdest one out of all of them. And it's the kind of franchise where you kinda need to play the previous ones to know what the fuck is going on. And speaking of previous ones, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection, this is what I got pretty excited about. Because it's 1, 2, and 3. 3's one of the best fucking games ever. 2 is good. And then HD Collection consists of the remake of the first one. So that's kind of unfortunate that it's a remake. It's the Metal Gear Solid 2 remake. Because the remake is slightly worse than the original one. And funny enough, they are making another remake of that game, apparently. Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, and Phantom Pain. I did Let's Plays on both these games. Ground Zeroes I did recently, this summer, which is recently for me. And Phantom Pain I did a long time ago, like about 3 years ago maybe. Metro games, don't care about those. Middle-earth, I think I have Middle-earth Shadow of War on my list of Let's Plays. Even though I think it's a hard game to make a Let's Play out of because it's really long. But... oh, Mirror's Edge. I remember when I first got Mirror's Edge, that was another one of the earliest games I have on my PS3. And I remember that I was really hyped about it, and then I played it, and I was not what I expected it to be. And I was a little disappointed, but then I beaten the whole game, and I was like, Even though it wasn't what I expected it to be for some reason. I don't know what the fuck I expected it to be. I still really fucking like the game. Except I don't think I've beaten it. Funny story, while I was playing Mirror's Edge, I was also playing GTA 4, that was another... Oh, is GTA 4 here? Oh my fucking god. GTA games here? I was playing GTA 4 and I broken my PS3 controller because I was sick and my mom made me warm water with salt and I dipped my feet into it. Oh, see, I got busted. I lost all my health. Which is supposedly it works. I don't know if it helped me, honestly. But I do remember that I was laying on the bed and I accidentally pushed the controller into the water. So not only I got the controller wet, I got it wet in salt water. That's even worse. And then I couldn't... And then I asked my grandma on birthday, because I was really sad that I can't play my PS3 now for like a new controller. So we got this like third-party controller that had the worst design ever. It was made out of rubber. It had like rubber texture on it. So nowadays, that controller that I have in my base when I still have it, it's so untouchable because it's all sticky and disgusting. That's the worst fucking thing people do. They put this rubber texture on their things like controllers and mouses. Where did all these zombies come from? Just all of a sudden a shit ton of zombies showed up. And they, after a while, end up being all sticky and disgusting. My sister's computer has that same thing, and it already whenever I'm using it, I can feel this is slowly going like sticky. Give it another year, it's gonna be untouchable. Your hand is just gonna stick to the fucking computer so badly, it's awful. Yeah, and the thing was, going back to my Mirror's Edge story, is that there's a portion of the game that you have to balance your across like a rooftop, and you have to actually use the controller and tilt it left and right to balance yourself. But my third-party controller didn't have that, so I would fall off immediately, and I couldn't beat the game until I actually gotten a new PS3 controller, which I still have to this day. I'm looking right at it. It's a white one. Really liked it. Metal Slug, Mirror's Edge, Monkey Island 2. That's interesting. Mortal Kombat. I already said this is one of the reasons why I even wanted to get a PS Plus to play Mortal Kombat and finally finish my Mortal Kombat reboot Let's Play, because I did X and 11, but I didn't do 9. Some fucking weird racing games that I don't give a fuck about. Need for Speed Rivals, who cares? Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. That's something to consider. We're at O now. Oh, Cooked 2. That's a cool game, but well, let's go of it. Or maybe do like one video of it. We're at P. As a Phineas and Ferb across the second dimension. That sounds kind of interesting. Pixel Junk game. A lot of Pixel Junk games. Port Royale. Free? Oh shit. Prey. I imagine it's the original. And not the new one from Bethesda. Q. There's only 2 games in the above, not interesting. R. Rage 1 and 2, don't care really. Rainbow Moon's interesting, but that it's like that's like a really long JRPG. I wouldn't want to make a let's play of that. Especially since it's not very interesting, but I do remember playing it and I really liked it. Ratchet and Clank games, A Crack in Time, All for One, Nexus, Q-Force, Quest for Booty. I might do these. Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. That's something I have to fucking do. Resident Evil, Code Veronica, Operation Raccoon City. That one sucks from what I know. Revelation 2 I think is good. But fuck, I don't know really. Retro City Rampage DX. We did a let's play of that. That was one of the earliest ones. That was fine. The only problem is with that one is that was overall my problem with my early Let's Plays, is that I didn't figure out how to record for an hour without stop. So what ended up happening is that I would record for 15 minutes and then the video would stop. And then sometimes I would turn the recording on again, but I would do it too quickly sometimes. Before the previous one ended, I would already start recording the next one and it wouldn't be recording. So I fucked it up a lot in my early Let's Plays, but then I quickly figured out that you can change it to an hour. Rocket League, I do have Rocket League. I did a gameplay and such out of it recently, and I've been playing with my friends a lot. Saints Row 2, I might do Let's Play of Saints Row 2 actually. Saints Row 4 is also here, but I don't like Saints Row 4. Saints Row Got Out of Hell, Sam and Max games. I never played those games, but I like Sam and Max. They were in poker at the inventory, and I like that. Silent Hill HD Collection, Sly Cooper HD Collection, and Sly Cooper Peace in Time. That's something I gotta do. Sniper Elite. I'm not really keen on making a Sniper Elite Let's Play because every mission in Sniper Elite is really long. I remember it took me like a whole day to beat one mission in Sniper Elite 3. Because it's just, you can sneak around for so goddamn long in that game. It's ridiculous. So I'm not very sure if I want to make a Let's Play of Sniper Elite games. Sniper Ghost Warrior I might want to. Sonic Adventure games I do want to make. Sonic Generations, Sonic Unleashed. Those are games I do want to play. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 is here, but I don't know if I would want to do a Let's Play of that. That game sucks donkey dick. Sonic CD is also here, but I do have that. I think I actually talked about that at the beginning of this episode. Spec Ops The Line, that's a cool one. Star Wars games. Yeah, I was talking about Star Wars Unleashed. The Force Unleashed at the end of this episode. So I'm gonna skip those. I already said what I said about them. Super Star Wars, oh shit. It's actually a really good Siberia game, Siberia 1 and 2. That's cool, that's great actually. Tales of Monkey Island. Tearaway Unfolded, we already did a Let's Play. That's also one of my favorites. And that one's good. That's a fine Let's Play. Terraria, I already did a Terraria Let's Play. A little junky of a Let's Play. But I did it with my friend. And it was a summer special this summer. So you can go back to it and watch it if you want. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. There we fucking go. I was hoping for Oblivion to be here. The Evil Within, The Evil Within 2.
How came you here, brother?
The Last of
The wrong
Us.
side of town for you.
I have The Last
Did I
of
not
Us.
tell you to seek the church? Mend your ways
The Secret of
before
Monkey
it is too
Island.
late.
There's a lot of games with demons. Van the Water Mine. Thomas Was Alone. I did a Let's Play of that. Trine 4. I did a Trine Let's Play. I don't remember which one it was actually. That was a weird Let's Play because I just kind of did it without thinking about it. Like I got it from PS Plus and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a Let's Play of this. And it's weird that I just kind of did it like that. Without even playing the game before, ever. Which is good because it's a puzzle game, so if I'm ever playing puzzle games, I wouldn't want to play them before. Which I usually do want to play games before, I know what they're about. But in puzzle games case, I don't want to. We're at U now. Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. I have those games already. Virtua Fighter 2 and Final Showdown. I think I have those. I think they're part of Yakuza 7 actually. W. Warhammer games. Don't care really. Blah blah blah. White Knight. Wolfenstein. A New Order. The Old Blood. Wolfenstein 2. The New Colossus. I might do those. I don't know. I didn't really like the New Colossus all that much. There we go. Yakuza 4, 5. Only 4 and 5, no 3? That's strange. I wouldn't want to make a Let's Play of these games on PS Now. I would rather buy the remastered collection because it will have 4, 5 and That's it. And we're at Z. Interesting is at Z. That's all the PS Now games. And my opinions on them. And whether I want to actually play them or not. And we spent the whole episode, 40 goddamn minutes, reading this list. Thankfully, because I had nothing too funny or interesting to say for these 40 minutes, and I told you some stories of games that I played. So see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.